To the Actuate blockchain and decentralized finance faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. Exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate blockchain and decentralized finance faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday, we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program Educational Focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain.
Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to our blockchain and DeFi session today. Today we'll be learning about how exchange protocols drive liquidity and efficiency in DeFi. So on our agenda, we'll have topic presentation from Emmanuel, and then we'll have a Q&A session. So you'll be free to post your questions, or if there's something you don't understand, you can type it on the chat box, and then we'll have additional comments from Dr. Masharia, and then we'll have updates on the summit. Yeah, so I'd like to welcome our topic master for today is Mr. Emmanuel. So you're welcome to start presenting.
Thank you, Frida. I'm Emmanuel Wesonga, and I'll be taking you through the on how exchange protocols drive liquidity and efficiency in decentralized finance. I'll begin with the introductory part, whereby understanding exchange protocols in decentralized finance is crucial because they form the backbone of decentralized trading and asset management. Because of these, one is the trustless transaction, then secondly is the liquidity provision, thirdly is the security and risk management, the fourth reason is on the interoperability, then the fifth one, efficiency in trading, the last one, the regulatory and governance. I'll narrow down to the overview of the centralized and decentralized finance, giving example of each. I'll begin with the centralized finance, whereby example is an example of such is, for the centralized finance example is Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, and then the Bitfinex. For the decentralized finance, example include the Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, and the Curve Finance. Both centralized and decentralized exchange platforms both are platforms for trading cryptocurrencies, but differ significantly in structure, control, and user experience. I'll go down to the foundation and exchange protocols, giving differences between the automated market makers and order book system. The automated market makers are easier to use and more decentralized, suitable for the decentralized finance, while order books offer more control and efficiency in market with significant liquidity. Here I will take you through the differences of the automated market markers and the traditional order book. I'll begin with the feature of mechanism, whereby for the automated marker books, they use liquidity pool and algorithms to set prices automatically, whereas for the order book system, matches buy and sell orders based on price and volume. On feature of the liquidity, for the automated market markers, they are provided by liquidity providers who deposits asset into the pools, whereas for the order book system requires active buyers and sellers to create liquidity. On feature of the trading pairs, for the automated market makers, they are limited to pairs with sufficient liquidity pools, whereas for the order book system, they can support any pairs with active orders, allowing for greater flexibility. The next feature is the on slippage. For the automated market maker, they are often higher, especially with low liquidity, as prices are determined allogrammatically. Whereas for the order book system, they vary in market depth but can be lower with sufficient liquidity and tight spreads. The next feature is on price model, whereby for the automated market maker, they use mathematical formulas, e.g. constant product formula, to determine the price, whereas for the order book, they are determined by supply and demand on other order book. The next feature is on transaction fee, where for the automated market maker, they are paid to liquidity provider and sometimes platforms, whereas for the order book, they are paid to platform and market makers may include marker and taker fee. The next feature is on the front running risk, whereby for the automated market maker, they are higher due to the transparency of trades in the pool, allowing extractable value, whereas for the automated book is lower, as order placement and fulfillment times can vary. The next feature is on decentralization, whereby for the automated market maker, typically full decentralized and decentralized finance platform, whereas for the order book, they can be centralized or decentralized through centralized system dominate. The next feature is the impairment laws, whereby for the automated market maker exist affecting liquidity provider when the value of assets in the pool interface. As for the order book, they not applicable for order book traders as they hold specific assets. The last aspect is on the price impact on large traders, whereby for the automated market maker, it is high as large traders significantly affect pool price, whereas for the order book can be lower if there is deep liquidity in the order book, high impact in shallow markets. Next, I will discuss role of smart contracts in facilitating trades and decentralized exchange, whereby smart contracts play a critical role in facilitating trades and decentralized exchange. by automating and securing transaction without the need for the intermediaries. Here is a breakdown of their role. Role number 1 is the automation automation of trades, whereby smart contracts automatically execute trades based on predefined conditions. The second role is on security and trustlessness, whereby the decentralized exchange operate in trustless environment where users do not need to rely on central authority to ensure the fairness of the trades. The other role is the elimination of middlemen. For this, unlike the centralized exchange, which require a trusted party to match orders and hold user funds, the decentralized exchange use smart contracts to replace intermediaries. The other role is the decentralization and access. Then the next role is the liquidity pool and automated market makers. On this, many decentralized exchange use liquidity pools and automated market makers, which are also governed by smart contracts. The next role is on the settlement of transaction, whereby smart contracts also handle the settlement of transaction when a trade occurs. I will illustrate how liquidity pools operate within exchange protocols, whereby liquidity pool is a collection of funds provided by users to facilitate trading of decentralized exchange. These pools are typically composed of 2 or more cryptocurrencies. An example is the Ethereum stock, the USDT, and they allow users to trade between these assets without needing a buyer or seller to be directly matched. This is how liquidity pool works. Firstly, is on liquidity provider, whereby liquidity providers supply equal amounts of 2 tokens into the pool. In return, they receive the liquidity pool token that represents their share in the pool. The other way on how it works is on the automated market maker. On this, instead of relying on buyers and sellers to match orders, automated market makers use algorithms to price assets within the pool. The next one is on swaps, where when a user wants to exchange one token to another, they interact with the liquidity pool. The automated market maker, calculates the exchange rate based on the ratio of the 2 tokens in the pool and swaps occur. The next way on which liquidity pools work is on slippage. For the slippage, when there is significant difference in the ratio of the token within the pool, large traders can cause the price to shift, leading to slippage, and slippage occurs when the final price of the trade is different from the expected price due to a change in token ratio during the execution of the trade. I'll narrow down to the another topic, which is the driving liquidity in decentralized finance. Here, I'll begin with the free-based incentives, whereby the centralized and decentralized exchange often interact liquidity providers by offering a portion of trading fee. These platforms attractive. Then the next driving in the liquidity in decentralized finance is the governance token, whereby yields farming, liquidity mining, and stocking programs provide liquidity providers with governance tokens, giving them influence over protocol decisions and additional rewards. The next one is on yield optimization, whereby liquidity mining programs and dual rewards increase the annual percentage yield. for the liquidity providers, making liquidity provision more attractive. The next is on low fee and fast transaction. And the last one is on risk mitigation, whereby programs like staking or use of liquidity aggregators can reduce risk like impermanent loss by providing better slippage or improved liquidity depth. I'll narrow down on exploration on how liquidity impacts trading efficiency and price discovery. Liquidity plays a critical role in trading finance and price discovery, affecting both smoothness of transaction and accuracy of the market price. Here is an outline of how liquidity impacts these aspects. Number one is on the liquidity and trading efficiency. For the liquidity and trading efficiency, we have it impacts by ease in transaction, reduce transaction cost, market depth. The next impact is on the liquidity and price discovery, and the impacts are efficient price formation, whereby liquidity ensures that price reflect the true value of an asset. The other one is the other impact under liquidity and price discovery is impact of information. Here, in liquidity market, the rapid incorporation of new information into asset price happens more efficiently, as trade can be executed swiftly without large price changes. And the last impact under the liquidity and price discovery is reduction of volatility. And under the reduction of volatility in liquidity markets, significant price movements are less likely because the presence of many buyers and sellers absorb the market shocks, stabilizing prices and leading to more predictable price movements. The next impact will be on overall impact on market functions. And here we only have two impacts, which are the investors' confidence and the market resilience. I'll go down to the next topic, which is the mechanism for the trade efficiency. Here, I will explain slippage and how automated market makers mitigate it. Slippage refers to difference between the expected price of an asset in trade and the actual price at which the trade is executed. It typically occurs in markets with low liquidity or when large trades are made relevant to the available supply and demands. The automated market makers mitigate slippage by using liquidity pools where users contribute assets to provide liquidity. The automated market makers set prices based on a mathematical formula. An example is the constant product formula in the Uniswap, which in adjusting the price as trades are made. This allows the automated market makers to maintain a more stable price by balancing supply and demand within the pool, reducing the risk of significant slippage during the typical trades. However, large trades relevant to pool size can still cause slippage, which is why pools with higher liquidity generally experience less slippage. Then I'll discuss on arbitrage opportunities and their role in maintaining price parity across exchanges. For the arbitrage, opportunities arise when there is a price in discrepancy for the same assets or product across different markets or exchanges. Traders exploit those opportunities by buying the assets where it is cheaper and selling it where it is more expensive, profiting from the differences. The arbitrage plays a critical role in maintaining price parity across exchanges by correcting these discrepancies. As traders engage in arbitrage, the increased demand in cheaper markets, that is, rising its price and increasing supply in more expensive markets, which is the lowering the price. This process helps to bring prices closer to equilibrium across exchanges, contributing to market efficiency and ensuring that prices remain fairly consistent for the same. I will highlight innovations like the dynamic fees in optimizing trading efficiency. Dynamic fees are key innovation in optimizing trading efficiency, offering a more flexible approach to transaction cost based on market conditions. Here is how they contribute. They contribute on market liquidity and volatility adaptation. They incentivize liquidity providers. They also transact cost optimization and then better price discoveries. And lastly, they automate fee adjustment. These innovations make trading more efficient, reducing the slippage and improve the actual overall stability and liquidity of the market. Then there is the real world application and the case studies, whereby here we will measure into the decentralized exchange, and for the decentralized exchange we have examples like the Uniswap, the SushiSwap, Pancakes, and the Curve Finances. Then we will discuss the unique protocols features and the benefits they bring to us. There are platforms for the Uniswap, SushiSwap, Pancakes, and Curve Finance. These are platforms that allow users to trade cryptocurrencies directly with one another without relying on a central authority. They utilize unique protocols and offer several benefits. And the benefits are as below: decentralization, where the decentralized exchange operate on a blockchain technology, meaning no single entity controls them, which reduces the risk of hacking and manipulation. The next benefit was on security, whereby users maintain control of their private keys and assets, reducing the risk from theft. The other one is on privacy, whereby decentralized exchange typically require less professional information, enhancing user privacy and minimizing exposure to identity theft. The other benefit is on transparency, then lower fees and global access. And the last benefit is there is no intermediaries. Thanks for listening. Back to you, Frida.
Yeah, thank you very much, Emmanuel, for that presentation. So we've learned about exchange protocols, and we've said that there are two types of exchanges. We have decentralized and centralized exchanges. So decentralized exchanges operate without intermediaries, and they use blockchain and smart contracts. And centralized exchanges, they use order books, and they are managed by centralized entities. So earlier on, before we had decentralized exchanges, people could not create liquidity pools, because creating or having liquidity was a lot harder, because you needed to have a lot of money. But right now, with decentralized exchanges, you can be able to create liquidity pools. Yeah. with as low as even 100 shillings, you can be able to create a liquidity pool and provide liquidity on a decentralized exchange. So we said that AMMs or automated market makers, they use mathematical formulas to price assets based on liquidity pool ratios. Yeah, and we have examples such as Uniswap, we have PancakeSwap, and I believe we've talked a lot about PancakeSwap. And so order books, we've said they match buyers and sellers directly, maintaining a ledger of orders. Yeah, so we've said that smart contracts execute trades automatically once predefined conditions are met, and they are crucial for enabling trustless transactions in decentralized exchanges. So in liquidity pools, you can deposit assets, and those pools enable trading. And so you, as a liquidity pool provider, you earn fees when trades are executed in the pool, and you're incentivized to keep contributing to those assets. And so yeah, so exchanges offer rewards in the form of tokens or trading fees once you provide liquidity. And also we have something called yield farming, where you, as a liquidity pool provider, you can stake your tokens in a pool and earn additional rewards. Yeah, so if you have any questions about today's topic, you can go ahead and type in the chat. And I think I'm going to invite Dr. Masharia for additional comments. Welcome, Doc.
Thank you, Frida, and thank you, Emmanuel Songa. This is a very advanced lesson because, of course, we have covered a lot of stuff in the basics. So today we are very deep into the liquidity pools themselves and how they operate decentralized finance. And I think because there are some people who are new, we don't want them to get frazzled or flabbergasted or dismayed by all this hypertext knowledge. I think what you can do, Frida, is just demonstrate briefly what you are talking about by sharing your screen and show people practically what it means about creating liquidity pools. For example, with Actuate tokens. Now, can you share your screen for just a few minutes so to briefly show how it works? The liquid in PancakeSwap.
Yeah, okay. So first of all, what you need to understand is that in order for you to create a liquidity pool, you need to have a wallet. Yeah, so you can download maybe Trust Wallet or MetaMask Wallet on your phone. And once you do that, you can go to PancakeSwap and create a liquidity pool. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So, sorry. So, one thing is that we have a decentralized exchange which is called PancakeSwap, and you can go to your browser and type pancakeswap.finance and then connect your wallet. Yeah, and in PancakeSwap, that's where you can be able to create a liquidity pool. Yeah, so on your phone, you can go to this tab which is labeled Earn, and then select Farm stroke liquidity. Yeah, and then below here, you can click on My Positions. Yeah, and in My Positions, you can be able to get this button which is labeled Add Liquidity. So you click on this Add Liquidity button, and then next you choose token pair. So we've said we want to create an Actuate liquidity pool. So this means that you create a liquidity pool with your Actuate tokens. So you can select here Actuate. Yeah, you can type on the search bar ACT. But if you don't have ACT on your list of options, you can go to our website, actuate.bio, and you can get the Actuate contract address, and then you can search Actuate on the search bar here. So yeah, the next token, you can use BNB, you can use whichever token you want to create a liquidity pool with. USDC, it doesn't matter as long as you have that token in your wallet. So you can, for me, I have BNB, so I can create an Actuate BNB pool. So I'm going to select BNB, and then next you're going to choose your fee tier. So fee tier is what helps you to calculate like what profits. So for example, 0.01% means that you get your pool will earn 0.01% on all trades executed. So you can select between 0.01% to 1%. Yeah, but you said that for this fee tier, you do not want to put it too high because people need your pool will not be selected for trades because what or how decentralized exchanges work is that for the traders, if you want to swap tokens, yeah, the pool with the maybe lowest fees is what is going to be selected if people want to swap, for example, Actuate to BNB. So you select 0.05% fee tier. So next, you're going to set the price range. So this price range, you said you can select between 5% and 20%, but you cannot select full range because full range, it means that your tokens can be exchanged. People can exchange your token for whatever price, even zero. So you select between 5% or 20%. So if you select, for example, 10%, it means that people can swap your tokens 10% above the current price or 10% below the current price. Yeah, so you select the price range here, and then lastly, you select the deposit amount. So you can decide to deposit all your actual tokens in the pool, or yeah. So even if I can create a liquidity pool with just one actual token, so okay, now then the next thing I do is add. Yeah, click on add, and that will help you create a liquidity pool. So I'm going to show you how an already created liquidity pool looks like. Yeah, so I had created this liquidity pool. It's an ACT BNB liquidity pool, and next here is this number with a hash. This is an NFT number. Once you create a liquidity pool, you are given an NFT number. Yeah, this shows that you own the pool. So this mine is 526,691. That's my NFT number. Yeah. So let me just click here, and you can be able to see how the liquidity pool looks like. So we have here unclaimed fees. So these unclaimed fees are basically what your liquidity pool has gained from people trading. Yeah, so this is like your profit, and then we can see the price range of which I had earlier set. So my price range is between 872 ACT per BNB and 1076 ACT per BNB. Yeah. So I hope we've all seen how a liquidity, and another thing to note is that you can be able to increase liquidity. So if you want to add more tokens to your liquidity pool, you can just click on this button here, add, yeah, and it will give you the option to be able to add, for example, ACT to your liquidity pool. Yeah, so I think that's it. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and type in the chat box. So back to you, Doc.
Well, thank you so much, Frida. For those people who are very, very new today, what Frida has demonstrated to us and what Emmanuel gave us in a theoretical perspective is the holy of holies in finance. Just in case you do not know, remember Solomon, when he built that temple, he divided it into 3 sections. There was a section for the common Mwananchi that was outside, and then there was a section for the Jews, and then there was a section for the priests, and even section for the high priests. The section for the high priests, which was the inner, it's called the inner sanctum, where the high priest communicates with God. He does the sacrifices to appease to the Holy One. All right, it's called the Holy of Holies. Only one person could go there to perform the ordinances, or to perform the, the whatever it was, whatever performance they needed to do. That's the temple. That's the structure of a temple. Finance is exactly the same. The centralized finance system. It has people who are in the periphery, that is called 180. We do not know anything, what's going on. We are like the Gentiles, who could not even be admitted into the second level, where there were the local people. Then, today, what Frida has demonstrated to us is what has been happening in that inner sanctum of finance. Only people called investment bankers have been allowed to get there to officiate this whole thing called financial transaction for the world. Mm-hmm. And those were the people in the traditional sense were called market makers. The word market, well, Emmanuel is not market makers, it's market makers. It's making markets. Meaning that it was only a few people in this world who could make markets for all of us. The rest of us, we are just there waiting for them to make the markets, or the communicates with the divine of finance, right? But now that, it means that the curtain of the temple has been split wide open by the decentralized finance. The first stage was create that centralized exchanges. So centralized exchanges such as Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, and the like, they created order books, which was similar, quite almost similar to what you find in centralized exchanges such as NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange, or even Nairobi Stock Exchange. They have order books. See, that language is not understood by people in the community. And then market is made by people with deep pockets, for example, investment bankers contributing that order book. And they're the ones who guarantee that the trade is going to execute. So even in the centralized exchanges such as Binance and Kraken, we still have deep-pocketed individuals or individual organizations, companies, that are guaranteeing that, say, for example, when Bitcoin is selling right now, it's selling through Coinbase, there are some people who are supplying liquidity, and they are known as market makers. So it's not really so automatic. And then in 2019, out of the blue, Hayden Adams comes with the DeFi protocol, decentralized finance protocol, Uniswap, which created this constant, what do you call it? Constant product formula, an algorithm that enables anybody in the world, including yourself, to contribute any amount of money, including 1 shilling, 100 shillings, 1 token, to contribute to liquidity, to be a market maker. So the entire temple has been split wide open, such the holy of holies. You are now right there inside, and you will contribute liquidity just like a rich investment banker would do. So it's not about the few rich people making market for the rest of us poor ones. I want to repeat that. It's not about the few rich people making market for the rest of us, the poor ones, so that they can decide who has the money, who doesn't have the money. Now it's about everybody participating in making market, and that is what's called decentralized finance. So finance is entirely decentralized. The curtain of the temple has been flung wide open, and it's up to you to get in there. Now, how do you get into the temple? So that now you can officiate like a high priest. Now you remember when you're in this state now, you are in the state of the high priest. You can do, you can perform all those high priest and all those functions of the high priest. And as Frida has illustrated to us, the process for doing that is creating a liquidity pool, which is taking your Actuate token and tying it with another token such as BNB, such as Ethereum, such as Bitcoin, any other token. When you tie two tokens together, that is called liquidity pair, an LP. So it has liquidity. There is a pair that is liquidity comes out of pairing two tokens together. That is what liquidity is all about, is pairing two tokens together. When you pair Actuate with Ethereum, then you have an instance of liquidity. Can you imagine now? And you see the genius of this, that if you have decentralized finance, millions upon millions of people, let's say even billions, pairing tokens with each other, then you have a billions of dollars of economy, or maybe let's say trillions. And that's the power of the decentralized finance. And that makes a traditional finance look like a joke. Like what were we doing before? It's like comparing WhatsApp messaging with sending letters by the post office. You know, a few years now, if you told people that you used to go to the post office to send letters, they would be asking, you did what? You wrote letters, then you walked to the post office, you put a stamp, you posted it. They say, why did you do such a thing? Yeah, that is what we are doing today with the centralized finance. We go to the bank, we take our money, they keep there, and then they eat it as they want, and then they say they are the holy of holies. They are the one officiating in the inner sanctum. When you try to ask what they are doing, they cannot tell you. Even when you want to have to withdraw money for your projects, you cannot even get it because of that centralization of finance. Now, what does this mean? It means that when you're on a PancakeSwap, for example, which is a decentralized exchange, just like Uniswap, you have entered into the inner sanctum of finance, as yourself. And so what do you do in there? First of all, you start earning fees. Whenever there's a transaction in the pool, you earn a small amount of fees, and you actually decide how much fee you want to collect. As Frida has shown us, you can set the price range that the fees that you want to collect is going to be between 0.01, 0.001, maybe 0.5, whatever. So it gives you choice of how much money you would like to get paid. Not for you to pay, you're getting paid for providing liquidity. That's number one. Number two, you can choose the price, how much you want to sell your tokens based on the prices that the tokens are selling in that particular market. And then the other things you can do, you can do yield farming, which these are more advanced discussions. But this means that when you get that NFT number, for example, that Frida has showed us, it has so many other uses because the NFT number itself is a non-fungible token, which has got value in it. The value of that token, NFT, the non-fungible token, is equivalent to the value that you have provided in liquidity. If you provide $100 in liquidity, the NFT is going to be representing $100. And that means that NFT, you can use it for borrowing money from elsewhere, from another platform. And we can talk about that later. So basically, this is now what people do in the communities, in the villages, like in their chamas and table banking. People collecting money together doing the merry-go-rounds or in their chama. But all that money they collect in their chama is not represented in the finance market. It is now possible to represent the money that's being collected in the shamas. People are sharing together in their route, in their routable banking, on the finance market. It was never possible to represent that money or that, say, those investments that people do in their chamas in any exchange in this world, such as the Nairobi Stock Exchange, the New York Stock Exchange. That economy does not appear anywhere. It's not even tradable. So this is what blockchain gives us. It opens the door to the floodgate of the entire multitude, the entire population. And I can tell you that is a lot of money. That is in billions and billions of dollars. Now, in order for you to get there are several things called preliminaries. How do you get there? One, you need to have a wallet, as Frida has said. Wallets, there are two types. They're hot and cold wallets. Hot wallet is a wallet that is connected to the internet on a continuous basis, also on your cell phone, and so you can trade with it continuously. A cold wallet is a wallet that is unplugged, is unconnected to the internet, so it gets cold when it's offline. So what wallets that we have used very well, they are trustworthy, include MetaMask. So get a MetaMask wallet if you don't have one already, or a Trust wallet, and so many other wallets, but you want to make sure. And these wallets come in as browser wallets, which are the browser extension on Chrome browser or whatever other browser you use, or they come in as applications, mobile applications for on your Android device or iOS or any other their applications for the mobile devices. And then when you have this wallet, in your wallet, you need to get Actuate tokens. Okay. So Actuate tokens themselves, which is why we are here, we're talking about Actuate. Actuate token, you can get it by either buying it, by swapping it using your wallet. And I think swapping, Frida has shown us. I don't know whether Frida, you showed how to swap, but that is something. If you have a question, how do you obtain Actuate token? You can get Actuate token today from the market itself, like PancakeSwap, even Uniswap, or where QuickSwap. So it's already out there in 4 markets. It is on Uniswap, SushiSwap, Silo, and also in what in PancakeSwap. So PancakeSwap is in Binance, the Binance platform. QuickSwap is on Polygon network. Uniswap is on the Ethereum network. And I heard last week that Uniswap is building its own blockchain. Yeah, that's great. And so, and then Uniswap on Silo network. Silo. Remember, we have now a partnership with Silo coming up for 2025. So this means that the Actuate token is available for you to swap from anywhere. If you're having trouble with all those issues, you can contact anyone in the team in the Actuate Nation so that they can walk you through the process. Now, why am I telling you all these things? Because the time of crypto has come. Just in case you had cold feet about blockchain and decentralized finance and cryptocurrency, you better warm up your feet today, because over the past 4 years, the United States have been very cold on crypto, pouring cold water by all means. In 2022, the US government implemented something they call Operation Choke 2.0. Operation Choke Point 2.0. That was to choke cryptocurrency out of the market. Yeah, choking, meaning to strangle it to death. And how do they do that? first of all, you see with the previous administration, say the outgoing administration in the United States, it became very, very hostile. So through all means, from the law enforcement system, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Security Exchange Commission, coming very heavily against crypto companies, and even telling all the banks that you could not on-ramp your money into the crypto platforms. Yeah, and if you try to on-ramp the money, your bank account is closed. And not only do they do that, they even help to shut down several banks. For example, Silicon Valley Bank in California collapsed due to in early 2023 because of Operation Choke Point 2.0. It collapsed an entire bank, which was I think the third largest bank in the United States. So don't mess around with Uncle Sam. He can be dangerous. And of course, they put in quite a number of people in jail, including bringing CZ of Binance to California and put him in house arrest. CZ is not even American, but he's living in the United States in house arrest. Can you believe that? That's crazy. But now that was one administration. Then we have a new administration now under Mr. Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Mr. J, let's call him Mr. J. He is friendly to cryptocurrency and innovation. And as you have seen the market over the past 2 weeks, Bitcoin has been rallying like nobody's business, has been going up and up and up and up and up. Now, by yesterday evening, it was one coin was going for $98,000. You see, when that happens, it's going to spread throughout the entire blockchain ecosystem in the entire planet. That even Actuate itself is going to get, because of course, when it's positive administration, the positive vibes in the governance, the Congress, the Senate, everybody's positive about it. Now, large capital companies, particularly here in Boston, where I am, 3 of the largest financial companies have already gone into blockchain 100% without guile. That includes people like Franklin Templeton, people like Prudential Finance, and so many more. They are buying Bitcoin and Ethereum and these kind of things. And that is in Boston itself. And I believe that even say like Silicon Valley Bank will get back alive and of course, you know that Elon Musk himself is a friend of Mr. Donald J. And Elon Musk is getting a cabinet position in a Trump administration. He wants him to become the Secretary of Efficiency. What is that? Yeah, still do not know what that means, but he is a pro-crypto himself, having mobilizing Dogecoin like nobody's business. So you can see the climate is positive. So, and this is the time for you to get, because we would say early, because it is not too late because Bitcoin came with since 2008, but you are not late because since 2008 it has been a battle, fighting. But I think the battle has been won to get an administration that is pro-crypto today. And so now is a time for you to create liquidity pools, to use a token. Now, when you receive tokens, for example, participating in the Learn to Earn program, do not leave your tokens sitting in the wallet. Put them in the liquidity pools. That's the only way that your tokens are going to have sense for you. Put them in liquidity pools. And you have seen, to create a liquidity pools, if you already have Actuate token, get BNB, that's Binance coin itself, or you can get BTC, which is the Bitcoin, or even Ether or USDT, and create a liquidity pool. Do not leave your tokens sitting in your wallet. That is of no good to you not even to the token itself. You want to tie a token with another token. It's like a wedding. Send your token to a wedding. Yeah, officiate that wedding. Yeah, tie them together so they can start producing for you. Say, for example, if now the two of you are brought together, like in a holy matrimony, you can actually make babies officially. Those babies are the fees that you earn from the tokens being tied together in the liquidity pool. Of course, you have to be aware of the risks themselves, which is what Emmanuel talked about. He talked about slippage. Slippage is when the price that you expect, when you're trying to swap a token, you're expecting a price and then you get a different price because the price slips. That can slip when there's low liquidity. Slippage occurs because the liquidity is not sufficient. That only a few people are providing liquidity. In order to avoid such thing as slippage, we need to have hundreds of thousands or even millions of people creating liquidity. That is what you're here for. You create liquidity. Don't hold back your tokens because you're afraid of slippage. If you did that, then everybody was to do that, then the slippage is going to occur because you're afraid of slippage. So the only way to overcome slippage is not to be afraid of slippage, but to be boldly go in there and provide liquidity like everybody else. That's the way to do it. Provide liquidity like everybody else. Those tokens are not for you to hold in your wallet, to be looking at them and say, I have tokens. No, you want the tokens to be in the liquidity pool so they can earn you money. So that when you have your tokens, you're tied to another token. That is how they make new money, making babies. So be a market maker so you can make money for yourself. It's an investment. Okay, then, Mr. Emmanuel talked to us about arbitrage. Arbitrage, now Emmanuel, the word is arbitrage. Arbitrage means differential in prices between two markets or three markets. For example, when you have tokens, a token pair in a liquidity pool in Uniswap, it has a different price. So the actual token in Uniswap will have a different price from actual token in PancakeSwap. What causes that? What causes that is different people providing different liquidities in different markets. It's like, say, bananas in Kisii market will have a different price from bananas in Karatina market. Obvious. Why is that? Because prices are not uniform prices are not uniform in different markets. Because there are so many factors that would cause your bananas to be at one price in Kisii and another price in Karatina. Even those two places are high banana producing areas. The price is not the same. Now, arbitrage is that difference in price. Now, if you're very, very clever and you have efficient transportation system, you can get bananas from Karatina. If they're costing at a cheaper price, you go and sell them in Kisii market, or vice versa. Now, the problem between Karatina and Kisii is distance, logistics. Now, let's go now to the cryptocurrency or decentralized exchange. There is no logistics to talk about. There's no transportation fee. Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, they're all in your same telephone. That means Karatina market, Kisii market, Wakulima market, Nairobi market, Kisumu market, they are all in the same spot. Not only are they in the same spot, you can actually automate the slippage itself. I mean, the arbitrage marketing that you can instruct your phone by telling it, if you find this token selling at this price in a different market, buy them for me. If you find them selling for this price, sell them for me. To see that, that means that whole thing of logistic difficulty becomes automated. And there are people who have built smart contracts that now can do that intermarket price comparison, and you don't have to worry about that. So the term arbitrage, you don't even need to know the term arbitrage. All you want to know is, how can I set the price that on my phone, that when this when the phone finds, now it's your own phone, your phone finds the prices of actual tokens selling at a certain price, they can actually buy more for you. It becomes automatic. So you're actually making money just by what? By just doing a few things, which is what we are talking about, performing those ordinances of the inner sanctum of high finance. Let me tell you, when guys go to work in Wall Street, there's nothing else they do. That's exactly what Frida has showed us here. That's exactly what they do the whole day, and then they come out with billions of dollars in bonuses. Yeah, now that is open for you. So I hope that you have understood that, first of all, the temple, the inner sanctum of temple of the high finance, the inner sanctum of the temple of high finance has been split wide open. The veil in that curtain that prevented you from going to see what's going on, it's now wide open. It's up to you to walk in there. Now, nobody else can actually force you to do it. That is the decision that comes out of your own consciousness. And now, one thing I want to tell you is that if in Africa we get left behind because such things happened for us, and then we are bedazzled by them, we are dismayed. That means when we're in a state of dismay, we don't do them. We don't take something that has just happened. It's free. It's freely available. But then we always complain about poverty, not having money to do things. And the money is right there. Nobody is, as Emmanuel was saying, there's no middleman, there's no intermediary, there is no one else but you. Okay. I think if that, maybe there are questions, concerns, even philosophical thoughts about these issues. But Frida, back to you. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Doc, for those additional comments. And some good news to the people of Actuate Nation and to all of us is that you can be able to attend the summit. It's going to be online. Yeah, so you can attend via Zoom or you can follow the summit on YouTube. So this means that you don't have to spend a lot of money for fare, for even accommodation to be able to attend the summit. So it's going to be online and all of you are welcome to join. Yeah. So I think we've come to the end of the meeting. Unless there are any questions, I can see we have a question from Flavius. So you want to know the basics. So the basics are, first of all, you need to have a wallet, and this wallet you can get it from your Play Store or your App Store. Yeah, it's free. Download a wallet.
Frida, can you demonstrate that with the phone, like how to download the wallet? Because a lot of people don't know.
Okay.
There's people who don't know all this stuff. Yeah. So people have a practical knowledge when going home. And that's something what Frida said as we are doing this about the summit itself. That money you would have spent on what? On logistics, let's say travel, accommodation, and everything. Use that money to create a liquidity pool so that you are now in the temple. You get inside in the sanctum, the inner sanctum of finance, so that you don't blame anybody saying, I did not get into the inner sanctum of finance because I had to use the money for the physical world to accomplish this logistic stuff. Forget about that logistic. Now the summit is all online, it's virtual, like we are right now. And you're gonna have hundreds of speakers coming virtually and performing workshops in just as it's in a physical space, but the workshops are going to be online by Zoom, and they're also going to be broadcast throughout throughout the internet, through YouTube, course, you're gonna have them broadcasting through YouTube, gonna be broadcast through LinkedIn, broadcast also through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and say the entire social media enterprise. Okay, so you cannot miss it. So you don't need to go anywhere. Just you are at home and you're following day by day, boom, but for 4 days, exciting presentations from high-profile professionals. But remember, we are doing all this work in service of the Actuate token. And you can see now with all these forces converging together, the positive political environment in the United States, which is now going to drive positive political environment in other countries, even Kenya itself. Because Kenya does what the US says. You know that Mr. Ruto, the other day, he threw out Mr. Adani because Mr. Adani was thrown out by Americans. Yeah. So if you see that happening, you can see that even Kenyan government will be positive about crypto, just as the Trump administration will be positive about crypto. And I believe all other African countries are going to follow suit. So time is now. Just in case you had not made a decision about it, is now you make that decision. And we're talking about a conversion is almost similar to a religious conversion, converting you from traditional finance, which is on ground, from the centralized finance systems to decentralized finance. Okay, back to you, Frida.
Okay, thank you very much, Doc. Yeah, so I'm going to demonstrate about how you can get a wallet. Just a minute. Yeah, I hope we can all see my screen. So what you need to do is go to your Play Store. So for those with Android, you can use Google Play Store. Yeah, and then you go to the search and search for Trust Wallet. Yeah, and you'll get this option, Trust, Crypto, and Bitcoin Wallet, which has a blue shield here. And what you need to do, if you've not downloaded it, you need to go and download Trust Wallet. Yeah, so once you do that, in these sessions, it's a learn to earn session, so which means you get Actuate tokens for attending these sessions. So that's yeah, that will make it easier for you to even create a liquidity pool. As I had demonstrated before, you need 2 tokens to be able to create a liquidity pool. And once you have Trust Wallet or MetaMask Wallet, we have yeah, you can just download Trust Wallet, and then at the end of these sessions, you fill in the form and you get Actuate tokens. So once you do that, I'm going to click on Trust Wallet, and then we can see how it looks like. So just a minute. Yeah, once you download Trust Wallet, you're going to click on Create New Wallet. And after you click on Create New Wallet, you'll be given a set of 12 words. And these words, you can write them down, yeah, for safekeeping. And these words are what are called a secret phrase. And in this secret phrase, it helps you in case maybe you uninstall the Trust Wallet, or maybe you lose your device and you want to recover the tokens in your device. So after creating a new wallet, copy those phrases down and store them properly. Yeah, do not click on the storing them on backing up that secret phrase on, for example, Google Drive or even your email. Yeah, we said that in the internet you cannot, you need to protect your assets. Yeah, so if you store them on, for example, Google Drive or even on your email can be hacked, and yeah, people can access once people access those 12 phrases, they can be able to gain your assets. Yeah, so write them down and store them properly. So this is what a wallet looks like. And if you want to receive tokens, for example, Actuate tokens, you just click on, for example, click on here, BNB. You said that Actuate is on the Binance blockchain. So you can click on BNB and then click on receive. And you see this combination of numbers and letters here. That is your wallet address, or what we call the public address. Yeah. So this is, if anyone wants to send you tokens, they can use this address. You just copy and send it to the person who wants to send you tokens. Or for example, if you want to fill in the form, you can, if you fill in the form there that we provide at the end of these sessions, yeah, this is the wallet address that you paste to the form. So you just click on copy and then send. So this is what wallet looks like. And in this wallet, it helps you like see your assets, yeah, receive, send, all that. So to be able to get, for example, Actuate token, if you don't have Actuate token in your wallet, you can just click on manage crypto and then click on this plus sign here and then go to our website, which is Actuate Bio, and then you can get the Actuate contract address and paste it here. And for the network, we're going to change from Ethereum. Yeah, I've just clicked on this box here, and then it takes me to network, and then I switch from Ethereum to BNB. Click on BNB Smart Chain, and then go to our website, and then click on the BSC scan button, and then I'll get the Actuate contract address. And once I paste this address here, the name, the symbol, and the decimals will automatically fill themselves, and then you can just import. So that's the first step, the basic step about blockchain and decentralized finance. And then to create a liquidity pool, you can just go on this button here, which is labeled discover, and then search on the search bar here. Just type in pancake swap.finance. Yeah, so I can just type in here pancake swap, and it will take me to pancake swap, and then I'll follow the steps that I had shown you. Choose a token pair, choose the fee tier, choose the price range, and then lastly you can enter the amount of tokens you want to commit to the pool. Yeah, and that's it about creating a liquidity pool. So I hope I have answered your question. So this is how PancakeSwap looks when you're using on your phone. We said to be able to create a liquidity pool, you just click on below here. So below here, you can click on earn, and then click on farm stroke liquidity. Just a minute as it loads. So yeah, so click on farm stroke liquidity, and then you can click on here, my positions. Just a minute. Click on my positions, and then after you do that, you'll get the plus liquidity or add liquidity button. Yeah. Just a minute as it loads. So I think I'm going to answer. Salome asks, how much list money is one required to have in order to buy BNB, and what is the process of buying BNB? Okay. I think I'll come to that. So here, after clicking on my positions, you get this add liquidity button, and then you can click it and then follow those steps in order to be able to create a liquidity pool. Yeah, so you can see here we have choose token pair, and then there's fee tier, and then there's the price range, of which we've said for the token pair, we said you choose ACT and then another token such as BNB or USDC. And then for the fee tier, we said you can choose whichever fee you want to charge for people trading using your pool. Yeah, so let me choose the token pair. On the search bar, I think I can choose ACT. Yeah. So I can choose ACT and BNB. So plus the next token I can choose BNB. And then for liquidity V3 LP, that is the fee tier, I can choose between 0.01, 0.05, etc. So I'm going to choose, it's already picked 0.05. So next, set the price range, of which we said you can set the price range between 5% and 20%. So I can choose 10%, which basically means that my tokens will be traded 10% above the current price or 10% below the current price. Yeah. And then lastly, choose the deposit amount according to the amount of Actuate tokens I have in my wallet. So that is it. And so to answer Salome's question, how the least money required to have in order to buy BNB, I'd say the least amount of money you need to have is about 1,000 Kenya shillings. Yeah, so between 1,000 Kenya shillings, you can buy some BNB. So in order to buy some BNB or to be able to get those tokens, you can go to Binance. Yeah, so I can go to download Binance app, the Binance app, and then sign in and create an account with Binance. Yeah, so for me, I had already downloaded, I already have the Binance app. So I'm just going to show you briefly what to do. So we have options below here. We have the home button, we have the markets, we have the trade. Yeah, to buy BNB, you need to go to trade. Yeah, click on the trade button below, and just a minute. As it loads, buying BNB, you can buy BNB from users that sell. It's called P2P market or peer-to-peer market. Just basically means buying on a peer-to-peer market. So at the top here, you can scroll. Sorry. Yeah, so the top here where we have margin, we have bots, we have copy, buy, sell, P2P. So I'm going to select P2P. And then it will bring me to the peer-to-peer markets. And you can see we have a variety of options to add here. We have BNB. So I can choose whichever trader I want to buy from. Yeah, so we have different traders selling at different prices, and we said that in order for you to select, for example, a good trader to be able to buy from, you need to check first of all the limits. So we see for this trader here, the first trader, he's selling his tokens or his coins at 86,000 Kenya shillings per BNB. Yeah, so he's the cheapest one. And then the next one is selling 86,917,000 Kenya shillings per BNB. And then the next thing we need to check is the limit. Yeah, so he's selling his tokens from between 1,000 Kenya shillings to 127,000 Kenya shillings. So this means that with 1,000 Kenya shillings, you can be able to buy these tokens. So the next thing you need to check is that if this guy is verified. Yeah, so this yellow tick here means that this guy is verified to on Binance. So it means that he's trustworthy. So you can be able to you can expect that he will release your tokens once you buy from him. And then the next thing you check is the trades, the number of trades this guy has completed. Yeah, so for this guy, the crypto guy, he has completed 3,372 trades. So it means that, yeah, with all that, you can be able to trust this guy that he'll sell to you tokens. So you just click on buy, this buy button, and then click on the amount I want to spend. So if I want to spend 1,000, the least amount you can spend, as I said, is 1,000. So if I want to buy tokens worth 1,000, I can just click on this text box here and then type in 1,000. And I can choose the mode of payment that I want to use. So you have M-Pesa Pay Bill, you have M-Pesa, which means just directly sending money via M-Pesa. And then, yeah, bank transfer, it just depends. So I'm going to select M-Pesa Safaricom. And then I want to place the order. So on these agreements or terms that he has set here, you'll be able to get his phone number. So that phone number is where you send money so that you can be able to release your tokens. Yeah. So just click on place order. Yeah, and here you see the amount you placed, the price, the total of quantity of tokens you receive from the seller, and then yeah, click on view payment details, and then you can be able to get his phone number. And this phone number is where you send the 1,000 Kenya shillings, and then he will send you the tokens. Yeah. So that's just the process of buying BNB. So I'm going to go back. Let me cancel this order. Yeah, but once you receive tokens or the guy releases your tokens, they're going to go to your exchange wallet. We said for centralized exchanges, they create a wallet for you. And this wallet is where, for example, if you buy tokens, your tokens will be stored in the exchange wallet. Yeah. So below here, from the home markets, futures, wallets, you just click on wallets. And once you get tokens, they will appear in this funding wallet. And once you get the tokens, you just click on withdraw, and then you can be able to withdraw your tokens from the you can be able to withdraw those tokens from your exchange wallet to your for example, Trust wallet or MetaMask wallet. Yeah. So let me go back and click on withdraw. And so use your, for example, Trust wallet to go and copy your wallet address, and then you can be able to paste that wallet address here and send to yourself the tokens that you have already bought. And then from there, you can be able to create a liquidity pool. Yeah, so that's basically the process of buying BNB from Binance to go to create a liquidity pool. I hope that answers your question. Yeah. So I think that's it.
Okay.
We don't have any more questions here. Doc, do you have anything to add?
No, excellent. That's great. And maybe this Grace here today to tell us about the website. Give updates.
Grace is having some trouble with power, so she'll not be here. But
Okay.
she told me to say that the only thing to update is that about the venue, change of venue. We said
Yes.
that the summit will be held online. We'll have the summit on Zoom, so everyone can be able to attend. You can attend on. You can be able to follow the summit proceedings on YouTube and other social media platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook. Yeah. So I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. It's been a great session. We have learned so much because I think it's good to also always go back to the basics like we did today. Yeah. So I don't have anything else to add. Like now, for you, everyone who is here, you have had it. Don't go back to the old finance. There's no going back. The cat is out of the bag. And I can tell you, this is going to be a rally. Rally now. Between now and 2030, I think the entire world will be crypto, will be decentralized finance. Believe it or not, just the way email came, and at one point people are complaining that emails are hucksters. You cannot send email. Before you knew it, in 5 years, everybody was on email. And then Facebook came along. The same thing, people are complaining, oh, I cannot put my picture online because I cannot even put my children's picture. Yeah. Now tell that to a mother. The first thing they do after getting a baby is take a photo of the baby. Isn't that crazy? That's what happened. It took only 5 years. And now this time people are saying crypto is for hucksters, for drug dealers, for money laundering. Before you know it, everybody is on crypto. But then you have great advantage because you are ahead of the curve. Now you're equipped with pure knowledge of how to get into the inner sanctum, the holy of finance. Be a market maker. To be a market maker is contributing your tokens to liquidity pools. Then let the liquidity pool do the job in what they call automatic market making, AMM. Yeah, that's an algorithm. It's called constant product algorithm. So you don't have to worry about anything yourself. Just follow the steps from your wallet, contribute your tokens to the liquidity pools. And as you contribute that, preparing them with BNB, as you are doing that, you're actually earning money. That is what is known as passive income. Yeah, without even lifting another finger. Your finger has done the jobs. All the jobs need to be done. Then the market will be making money for you automatically. All right. So I think if that's the case, then about this summit, you all know is going to be virtual, and let's stop there and have a great evening and great Sunday tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you, Doc, for that. So thank you to our speaker, Mr. Emmanuel, and thank you, Dr. Ari, for your insights. Yeah, so purpose to attend. So you have no reason to miss. Just buy bundles and you'll be able to experience or be there on the summit online. So I'm going to paste the form. Make sure you fill the form before you leave, and have a lovely weekend. And we'll get together next Saturday at 8 p.m. Yeah. So yeah, have a lovely weekend.
Daniel, did you say something? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can just unmute.
I'm okay now. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. It's the first lesson, and it's quite, I mean, it's very, very exciting. Okay, I didn't catch up everything, but my son is in this scripture, so I'll ask him to help me feel it. He just was working overnight, so when he wakes up, he'll help me. And I can also ask Dr. where I may be off, or could the technical person maybe take my number, and then yeah, and then we can converse from there. Is it you, Frida?
Yes, I can help you create a wallet and do all those steps if yeah.
Okay, you text me on this number zero. Are you in Kenya or are you in the US?
I'm in Kenya.
Okay, 0723 42 3269.
All right, thank you very much.
You're most welcome.